Listen to the ovation.
EJ, let me tell you something about these boys. They're from the mountains. They don't care what you have to say. They don't care your opinion. They don't care what you drove to get here. As you can see, South Philly owns this crowd, as I was saying, EJ, and they don't own those titles yet, so they need to give it back to the PPW official.
Makes sense that the Joker will be from Philadelphia. Tell you what, Appalachian Outlaws, they came to Pennsylvania to wrestle. They said they stayed to hunt, though. We're in the middle of the rut right now. These boys are excited.
But you can't get them fired up like that, EJ. You really can't. And you make a solid point. Looks like Luca Brasi's going to start off against Haas Haygood.
You know, some people use the deer antlers for a supplement. These guys eat the whole deer for their supplement.
You know, EJ, I'm from New York. I don't know what you Pennsylvania people do down here. I don't have any comment on that whatsoever. Never ate a venison burger. I've never sat out there in a tree stand for 7 hours looking at my hands. I don't relate to it. I don't understand it. That's why I like South Philly to win this match. At least I want them to, because I don't identify with the other opponents over here in Haas Haygood and Bo Nakota. Luca Brasi, the speed, going against Haas Haygood, the power. If I can even say that, Nakota's so strong. I'm not sure who's the power over there. Both of them are built.
Absolutely. That's what makes them such a devastating tag team.
I do like this Haas Haygood guy. He reminds me of a 1980s Mid-South wrestler. No BS, no flair. He doesn't come to the arena happy, in a good mood. He's always miserable in the back. And I think that's by design, because when he's mad, he's a lot better of a wrestler. Typical Appalachian Outlaw.
Look at that.
Mentality.
Haas Haygood just dominating Luca Brasi.
Yeah, Brasi's frustrated right now, pushing back, but not too much that he can do to stop Haas Haygood.
Telling Bo Nakota get the boot up. Sinister intent here. Luca Brasi slithers out.
Yeah, but Nakota very smart to make the blind tag.
Oh, drop toe hold from Brasi, just too quick. Tag into Conway.
The fans love Jimmy Conway's face paint. They were telling him all week to wear it.
Python elbow right there.
And Conway right down, very smart move. Taking the powerful Nakota to the mat and stretching him for all he's worth. Now, of course, we talk about the Appalachian Outlaws and their reign. South Philly's Finest has held it longer than any other tag team here in PPW.
And more times.
And more times. And they set a record here again as the 4-time champions with a win here tonight. And if you talk to Conway and you talk to Brasi, they're not going to be short on words to tell you that that's going to happen.
First victory, first title win, I believe, was against the Main Event Hustlers many, many moons ago.
Correct. The Main Event Hustlers, the first PPW tag team champions in history. South Philly's Finest removing them from that, as you said, EJ, and ever since then, South Philly's had the crowd, and South Philly's had the success here in PPW.
Let me tell you something, love or hate South Philly, they've been in PPW from the beginning. They're originals here since the days we've run at a roller rink in Schuylkill County.
Schuylkill what? What? Conway is mad. Meanwhile, Haas Haygood in the corner taking care of his partner, Luca Brasi. And the size difference there we don't have to state, because it's grossly stated right there in the picture. As Brasi's out. Leg sweep by Nakota. And Dakota eyeing Jimmy Conway. You see that, EJ? He's eyeing him. He's basically begging him to get in there, teasing him.
Conway wants to get in. This is what he lives for, to come here and fight in the ring, especially in big stakes matches.
Well, that and purple pants.
Tell you what, he can rock those purple pants. Not a lot of guys can do that. Jimmy Conway, he looks all right.
Yeah, I'll second that. Now Dakota with a desperation elbow. Brazzi out in the middle, and wait a minute. Dakota giving a second look at Conway. Constantly looking over there, EJ. And that's got to be driving Jimmy Conway nuts.
You know, it's just a matter of time before Jimmy Conway takes things into his own hands. He's not exactly one to, I would just say, abide by the rules.
Well, the Jet's anything but in the ring. And wait a minute, he's got the referee, and he's going to get himself disqualified.
Oh, he's going to give referee Eddie.
Meanwhile, Hoss Haygood stomping a mud hole in Luca Brazzi's abdomen. And now he's going to be very resourceful, and oh
my God.
Brazzi already short on air. That's not going to help him.
Brazzi just put one hand up. The ring awareness, very impressive.
Well, that's what happens when you wrestle every weekend, through and through for years. Both these guys on South Philly, Conway and Brazzi, know one another. They know their strengths. They know their weaknesses. They know exactly when each other's in trouble, and Conway's looking like his partner's in deep trouble right now. Slowly seeing the opportunity for the tag team championships slipping through their fingers. Brazzi's down to 2.
That's a big, big sleeper hold Hoss Haygood has applied there. Not enough to put Luca Brazzi down, though. He's fighting out. Off the ropes. Oh, runs right into the big lariat from Hoss Haygood.
Well, he wasn't successful, EJ, but very smart of Hoss Haygood. 190 proof, I hear, to go right down to the pinfall on Brazzi. Any way you can get out of this match with the victory is a good way to me.
Tell you what, it would take a whole gallon of 190 proof to keep Hoss Haygood down. You don't want to get in a drinking contest with that guy.
No, I don't. Dakota's got Brazzi. Snap there. Right in the middle of the ring. And as we said, Dakota's been looking at Conway the whole match. There he is again, looking right at Jimmy Conway. And it's driving Conway nuts. And when Conway gets in there, like now, whoa! Now, CJ, that was frustration. He could have easily kicked him. No, he slapped him. He sent him a message. I'm coming. And Conway would do anything to get in that ring right now, quite obviously.
Did Jimmy Conway finally snap? Is that why he's painting his face like that?
I think so. As we said, the big matches are when Conway brings out the makeup.
I'll tell you
what. This one's a big one.
Hoss Haygood, Bo Dakota, they're big guys. Jimmy Conway, he's crazy. I would rather fight a big guy than a crazy guy any day. Oh my God!
Well, that leg drop would have sent South Philly home empty-handed. Instead, Luca Brazzi, a desperation move, and Conway's talking to the crowd.
We're just talking about that resourcefulness.
Brazzi doing everything he can to get over to Conway.
Big awareness. Paid off big time. There's the tag to Jimmy Conway. Bo Dakota. Conway like a rabid dog out of a cage.
Conway couldn't be happier as he saw Dakota get tagged on the other side of that ring.
He's so excited he popped both strings on his suspenders there.
Jimmy Conway with a head of steam and
wow, big scissor kick.
Taking control of this match as his partner Luca Brazzi gets a much needed rest in their corner. And there's the Appalachian Outlaws, EJ. It takes one combo move and they'll get you.
How much longer until Conway uses a squirt flour? Look at this.
And wait, Brazzi's up again.
Oh my God, look at that.
His partner taking the brunt
Yeah, it looks like that might have backfired on him. He still took the brunt of that double suplex Jimmy Conway did.
Luca Brasi not happy with the results of his move from the top rope. And what's he doing? Luca Brasi's got a foreign object.
Oh, come on, Luca. You don't want the DQ. You can't win a title that way. You can't win the title back that way.
I think Brasi snapped, to be honest with you. He's had enough of what his partner's just endured. He's exhausted from what he's endured.
Too.
And really, like you said, Conway behind. Hoss Hagen in the middle of the ring. Oh, powder!
Powder in the eye.
Double roll!
Both down. Oh, we have new champions!
EJ, the announcement from Paul Bow being made. This crowd's going nuts. We've got mayhem here in Hazleton, and South Philly is your 4-time PPW Tag Team Champions. They'll write their names in history with that. And the world is back to normal in PPW's Tag Team Division as Jimmy Conway and Luca Brasi are standing atop the PPW ladder.
What a match. Controversial ending, to say the least. This one is far from over, I'll tell you that much.